Hey, good evening, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Decided to make this video last minute. I wanted to put a video together. Um, just kind of wanted to share the fact that I'm going to be selling baseball cards at my first official baseball card show next weekend. Nothing too extravagant. Pretty small show, like a local town show, and I wanted to be able to kind of get my feet wet a little bit, maybe earn a little bit of money for to be able to put back into the hobby. Because I'm definitely looking to uh, continue building my 59 set as well as maybe look into some other sets in the future. So what I want to do is I wanted to show you some of the cards I'm going to be bringing with me to the show next weekend. But before we get started, I just wanted to let y'all know I am doing a vintage video request giveaway. I'm giving three prizes. I can show you them right now. Actually, got the SIP upside down 79 Nolan Ryan card here. First, that's the grand prize. I have this Ozzie SIP, also upside down. The Ozzie Smith. This is his, I believe, his second year or third year card. And lastly, got the Bo Jackson rookie card here. So, um, for the video request, I will post a link to this video in my description. I'll also post it right now, so you can click on the upper right corner of your screen to be able to connect to that video talking about the giveaway. And it's my video request to hopefully get to that 200 subscriber milestone. I think I'm about 153 right now subscribers, and so I do thank y'all for those that are subscribed to the channel right now. I do appreciate all the support and all the comments, and I love seeing some of y'all's videos as well. Just a variety of different styles of cards from different years. For this VR request, I'm asking content creators to create a video request to talk about their favorite vintage baseball or sports cards for that matter. And if you're not a content creator, you can go to that video that I just posted and leave a comment talking about your favorite sports cards or favorite vintage sports cards, to be more specific. And I don't really have a set date on when the giveaway is going to happen. I think once we get close to the 200 subscriber milestone, I'll make an announcement here. But I would really appreciate it if y'all took the time to either leave a comment talking about your favorite vintage sports card, or if you have the time to create a video, that's really awesome too. No pressure though. Just want to be able to share this with y'all. So again, I'll have the link posted in my description, and you can check it out. But let's go ahead. I'll show you some of the cards I'm going to be selling. All right, so I have a wide variety of different stuff here. This is some stuff I picked up in a collection a while back. It looks like this is like some ET sports cards. So I'm going to try to kind of do a little combination. Mostly, I mean, it's obviously mostly going to be baseball and basketball stuff, but I like to mix in a little bit of weird stuff too. Some non-sports cards. So I got this entering the ship card. I don't really know too much about these. Like here's a comic card, Thing versus the Hulk, and here's some weird the Goonies cards. I know Slothy is a big Goonies guy. I'm sure he'll appreciate these. But I'll sell these at the show. Maybe somebody likes, will like these, and sell them for a few bucks. I don't know if they're really worth anything or not, but right now they're kind of just taking up space right now. So I figured, why not? So I got some Elvis cards here, which would look pretty cool. Maybe there'll be like a nice Elvis collector. Here's a WCW Jim Ross card, and we get some wrestling. I know the wrestling cards, like the old '80s WWF cards, do pretty well. Like George the Animal Steel with Mean Gene Okerlund. Here we have the Piper Show, Piper's Pit. Who is that? That is Oh, Rocky Johnson, The Rock's father, Dwayne Johnson's father. Here we have the Iron Sheik. They kind of make it look like they're little comics in some ways. Here we have A Fist Comes Flying. Is that Tito Santana? That is Tito Santana. He had some great matches with Ricky Steamboat back in the 80s. Here she comes. I guess this is Steamboat. Oh, not Steamboat. This is Tito Santana again. It's kind of cool. Here is oh god, Greg Valentine. Is this Greg Valentine? Yes, Greg the Hammer Valentine. I think this is Miss Elizabeth, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Wendy Richter. Excuse me, Wendy Richter. One Angry Man. Jesse Ventura, of course, the former governor of Minnesota. And here is another Tito Santana card. So these are some cool little non-sports cards. I mean, unless you want to count the WWF as sports, which it is, sports entertainment, but not in the same. I don't know if you can really put it in the same category as like baseball or basketball, but that's up for debate, I'm sure. Now, so see, I have some other additional stuff here. This is like a mix of. This is in a collection that I found. This is like a bunch of cards here from the late 60s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know too much about these the combat cards. So I guess there was like some show called Combat, and it looks like these were made by a company called Selmer Productions. Let's see if I can show it closer. Yeah, back in 1964. And I only have 2 cards from that, and I looked these up briefly. I don't think they're worth a whole lot, and also they're not like this one is not in the greatest shape, but maybe somebody will find value in them. And this one was kind of weird. Roosevelt Maridoki. I'm guessing it was like some other driver photo card game. So I guess he was a race car driver. Maybe someone can fill me in on this because I really don't know much about these. But yeah, I'm going to sell these at the show as well, and maybe somebody will like them. Put them back into this card saver for now because I didn't really know what else to do with them. And so here's some of the more valuable wrestling cards that I think I looked up and I found these were worth a lot more. This Hulk Hogan card is considered like his rookie card. It is creased across the way. You can sort of see it if I kind of glare the light on it. And but somebody might like it. I kind of think it's cool. I mean, I grew up a huge wrestling fan, so it's kind of cool to see that wrestling cards from the 80s are kind of gaining a lot of momentum. Got a cool Superfly Snuka here. I love you got the Superfly with the kind of bling going on there. Nice cool headband and holding a trophy, Superfly. Here's the Sheik. This one's a sticker actually from the top set. Or no, actually Titan Sports. Is this Topps? This might actually just be, this might have been made just from the Vince McMahon's parent company. Here's Paul Orndorff. It's a nice one. This one, ooh, see if I can get my wrestlers right. I can't remember his name. Let's look on the back. It'll tell us. The Junkyard Dog. I thought that was him. And Mr. Fuji. Here you got Big John Studd. I remember Big John Studd. I remember watching the documentary about Andre the Giant and Big John Studd and how Andre the Giant did not like the fact that Big John Studd stepped over the top rope. He kind of felt like that was Andre felt like that was his thing, and Big John Studd was stepping on his toes by doing that. This looks like Piper, and is this the Junkyard Dog on the Piper? Yep. Here we have Hulk Hogan again with Hillbilly Jim. That's a cool card. This one, I think with anything with Hulk Hogan on it holds nice value. Here's a really cool Titan Sports Hulk Hogan sticker, still intact. So I'll probably do, I'll be selling these. And I got some football cards as well. Been told that some of these are pretty valuable. The Gary Larson. Here we have a Jack Ham rookie card. Here's a cool Roger Staubach. Anything Staubach has value. Robert Brazile. Here's an Art Shell rookie card. Ken Stabler rookie card, and Sam Davis. And so that's some of those cards, and I have here a nice stack. I think basketball and baseball mixed together. So my golden rule for the baseball and basketball was to is if I had 3 or more of the same card, I would take the one that is probably not in the the worst of the 3, I guess, or the worst of the number that I have. So yeah, I picked out this stack so far. I have plenty more, but here's a stack. I got this Magic Johnson. I think this is from Fleer 88. Yeah, the Fleer 88 set sticker. So this is pretty cool, Magic Johnson. Here we have a Larry Bird. These are in really good shape too. So I'll be selling this one. Here's the Larry Bird sticker. Then we step into some baseball. So we got the 79 Dave Winfield. This is in really nice centering on this one. Here's a Reggie Jackson from the 79. This is off center, but a Yankee collector will like it. Here's a Nolan Ryan, Walter Johnson, Nolan Ryan, and Phil Negro from the 78 set. Kind of one of the inserts. So yeah, I have a lot of these Nolan Ryan cards, so figured why not. Here we have a Tim Raines rookie. I'll be selling that. J.R. Richards and Nolan Ryan. Johnny Bench from the 1980 set. Here's an Ozzie Smith second year card. Got Robin Yount. Here's an Ozzie Smith. This is another one of the 82s. 82. Here's a Nolan Ryan Art Howe from the 82 set. Got a bunch of those. Got a bunch more, so maybe, any Nolan Ryan collector might like these. I'll probably sell them for a couple bucks. Got a whole bunch of them. And now we step into the Ryne Sandberg rookie cards. So this is pretty special. These Sandbergs can get around 15, 20 bucks. Here we have Ken Griffey Jr., probably a second year card, can probably fetch a couple bucks as well. 79, Carl Yastrzemski and Johnny Bench. Here's a Robin Yount from 79 and a Nolan Ryan as well from the 79 set. And back to, again, another 78 Phil Negro Nolan Ryan. So pretty nice stack there. Just gonna I'm sure somebody will enjoy them. And we kind of go a little bit more modern here. I'm not as big of a modern collector, but I know somebody will appreciate some of these cards. So you got like a Jordan, or is it Jordan Alvarez, his rookie card. And here's a Roger Clemens that I had I think I had 3 of these. So this one was a little off center, but I'm sure somebody will appreciate it. We got the Cal Ripken rookie card, of course. We're going to sell this one. Another Nolan Ryan from the 81. Another Ozzie Smith. Here's another Ryne Sandberg rookie card, Ken Griffey Jr. So we got a couple really nice cards that we're going to be able to sell, and I think any collector will enjoy. It's like, a lot of these cards are not going to be worth a whole lot of money, but collectively, I think overall, this will definitely help clear out some space for my collection so I can continue focusing on some of the older stuff. And so here's some more things that I have from the to sell. These are mostly commons for football, but I don't really have time. I don't really know too much about the value of these, but I got these in a collection. They were just kind of like added bonuses in a giant baseball collection that I purchased a while back. So, they might hold some value. Maybe somebody will, someone who's big on football might appreciate these. There seems to be some all-stars in here, but not bad. So I'll bring this to the show as well and see what I might be able to get out of it. Now the big parts of the collection are, there are some big names in here, don't get me wrong. It's Got the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, a bunch of big names in there in that stack. But let me pull this over. I have here a lot of the key vintage cards that I will be selling. So let me open this up. Just make sure I don't. There we go. It's a little messy right now because I only have so much space to keep these cards in. I mean, when the day gets closer, I will probably better organize these. But for right now, this is just how I have everything arranged. So let me take these out. This is going to be one of the cases I'll use. I have another one on the way, so I'll be able to stash away 2 cases. Put a lot of the more premier stuff in this in the 2 cases that I'll have. So we'll start with. I mean, y'all have seen some of these cards already, but these are some cards that I have like 3 copies of or more. Here's a cool 73 Frank Robinson. Got ourselves a 20 Perez, and of course you have to be able to sell a George Brett rookie card. So this one I will be selling. Here's a Johnny Bench from the 76. Pretty beat up Pete Rose. Somebody might buy this for a couple bucks. Here we have, of course, Harmon Killebrew. This one's a nice one. I actually had 3 of these, and this one was the worst of the best. The worst of the 3. So this one, I'm sure some big vintage collector might enjoy that one. This one is a pretty beat up Thurman Munson that was thrown in on a card pickup I made months and months ago. And you know, for like $1, maybe even maybe 50 cents, somebody might want this. Here we have a 73 Reggie Jackson, really badly off center. Here we have a Whitey Herzog. Oh, we have 2 Whitey Herzog manager cards. So here we have a bunch of 2 Felipe Alous. Any Yankee collector might like that. Here's a checklist, and we get back to 76. We got a George Brett. Here's a Carlton Fisk, and of course I have to have a Dennis Eckersley rookie card to sell. And anyone who's a big Tom Terrific fan will appreciate this one. We got a Tom Terrific. And so that's one stack, and we'll get to the next stack here. So here we have a Willie McCovey from the 73, actually 2 of them to sell. So here we have some high numbers. We have Jim Hart with a serious, looks like gum stain on the back, or a wax stain of some sort. Another Jim Hart. Here we have a Carl Yastrzemski. Anyone who's a big Red Sox fan will probably like this. A bunch of Cleveland Indian team cards. I have like 6 of these cards. And you gotta have a Brooksy. So I have 3 Brooksies I'm gonna have for sale. This middle one is obviously in pretty poor shape, but these other ones are pretty decent. Except the other corners are pretty dinged. But any collector who just wants to have one in their collection might take this. And gotta have a Nolan Ryan, of course. And I have another George Brett I'll be able to sell at the show as well. So I have 2 George Brett rookie cards I'll be selling. And I'm sure Retro Robbie will be loving this one. Got a Mike Schmidt 75. This one's pretty off center, but any avid Mike Schmidt fan like Retro Robbie might like this. All right, now we're stepping into some of the older stuff. I got this really crisp Yogi Berra from the 64. This is a really nice one of him, the manager of the Yankees. Now this one was really cool. This one, I have a great story, and I'm sort of tempted not to sell it, but I'm showing it, so maybe I have to commit now. This one I found for $1 at a baseball card shop in one of those like card bins, and I'm thinking maybe there's something false about it. I have to put the black light on it, but I might put this one aside and check this one out. But it looks real. I mean, it felt real. It looked real. It even had the smell of a vintage card. I mean, unless you really wanted to try to pull pull one over somebody with a fake Drysdale, which doesn't seem like something like that would happen. Here we have an Ed Matthews from the 64. Here's a Lou Brock from the 66. This is pretty nice. Here's a Roger Maris. Now we get back to the 70s again, I guess. Here's a Johnny Bench. Really beat up Mike Schmidt. Here we have a cool Seaver and Nolan Ryan. I think a lot of people seem to like these inserts, especially when you have two former teammates on there that are probably and arguably within the top 5 or top 10 pitchers of all time. Here's a couple of different Carlton Fisk cards that I'm putting out for sale. So we're getting near the end of my initial stack. Here we have a 75 Seaver. It's a nice one. Here's a Carlton Fisk. And I must have put these upside down. Got another Johnny Bench. And here we have a Bobby Bonds. I think they classify this as his rookie card. I'm not 100% sure, but a beautiful Bobby Bonds card. Here's a Nolan Ryan from the 78. And we have a Dale Murphy rookie card. And an Andre Dawson. Nolan Ryan record breakers. And Eddie Murray rookie card. And here's a Brooksy with little tape stains. And another Pete Rose. We get down to the final stack. For my for these cards I'll be selling at my first baseball card show. Rod Carew here. That's a pretty crisp Carew. Pretty nice. Here's another Andre Dawson, a very pretty crisp Dawson. We got a small ding on the corner, but still a nice card. And now we get to some rookie cards. Here we got Tony Gwynn's rookie card, pretty off center. This is pretty cool. You know, Don Drysdale, pitching leaders from the 1962. Here we have a Sandy Koufax, 66. Here's a Dave Winfield, 1975. And of course, you gotta have the McGuire from the 85 rookie card. Remember when this card used to be worth like a couple $100. And here's a 75, 76 second year Robin Yount. Another Rod Carew from the 73. Got a Bob Gibson. Let me turn these around. You got some high numbers. I think these are high numbers. Yeah. Frank White, John Knox, Terry Hughes. These are worth, I don't know. I think when I looked on the Beckett page, when I looked on Beckett, they're worth like, up to like $3 to $5. And some Hank Aaron special inserts from the 73. Some Dave Winfield, and here's a Bruce Sutter rookie card. And you gotta have the Mickey Mantle. You gotta at least have one to sell. So this one I will be selling. This one's also pretty creased up as well. I'm trying to get the glare so you can sort of see it. And I've got to have at least one Ozzie Smith rookie card to sell. See, and there's always somebody who loves Ozzie Smith at every show. And you got to also have a Paul Molitor, an Alan Trammell. Or if you're a big Mickey Klutz fan, who knows? And 76 Ryan and Joe Morgan. And the last stack that I have so far, got a couple of Carltons. A lot of Dennis Eckersley second year cards I'll be selling. Let's see, this is a high number rookie card. Steve Bladerick, Mike Darman. And this is a nice one, Carlton Fisk rookie card I'll be selling at the show. Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan. Here's a second insert from the 77 set. Another Cal Ripken rookie. Reggie Jackson from the 74. It's pretty nice. Koufax and Gibson on a very stained and beat up card. And speaking of beat up cards, here's a Yastrzemski. And another Fisk rookie card, and finish it off with this stack with this Tom Seaver 1972. So yeah, this is the stack that I have so far, and probably includes a little bit more basketball in there. I'm also going to have a, maybe I'll show this in the next video. You can tell me, I don't know if I should or shouldn't. Given that the Braves just won the World Series, And is it worth holding on to Austin Riley's rookie card? I'm not a modern collector. I just know Austin Riley has the potential to be a superstar, so maybe he'll be worth something in the future. And I'm thinking about holding on to this one just because the condition of this card looks really nice, really nice centering. And I like Austin Riley as a player. He seems to be like a nice all-around player, which you want on your baseball team. But that about does it for now. Um, Tell me which card you like the most, or if you're interested in a card. I'd love to be able to make deals. Um, for some of you that have my email, it's for those that don't, it's wafflestompercards@gmail.com. I'll see if I'll put it in the video so y'all can reach out to me if you're interested. Because the show is next Sunday, and I'll do a part 2 on this because I do have some more stuff that I'm going to be selling next Sunday. So I'm really excited about it. I'm glad I was able to share this with y'all. So I really appreciate you taking the time to take a look and see what I have. And I'll check back in soon. Have a great night.